Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to High Revolution Bowling, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you the difference between different bowling ball cover stocks and kind of cores too. And I'm going to demonstrate a bunch of different examples of pearl, solid, and hybrid, and you're going to see how differently they look on the lane. The first ball I'm going to show you is going to be a urethane ball, and these urethane balls are going to be the earliest of them all. They're going to pick up the earliest and want to be in their roll phase the soonest. They usually have the highest RG, to be super early and not really hook a whole bunch and not flare a lot either. I'm going to play feet on about 22, almost over third arrow. And as you can see, it picked up really early and then kind of started rolling for most of the lane. That's what urethane does. Urethane is supposed to basically kind of eliminate the oil pattern in a way. You still have to play the oil pattern, but it can take it out of play more than a reactive ball would. I'll throw another shot for you. Being that I missed a little flat, I might move a board. Feet on 21, over the same spot. Still went light, but that's just because this lane is not ready for urethane. The next step up from that, or down technically, it would be a solid ball, a solid cover stock. Now this is a Turbo X, but it's a solid, but it's a shiny solid, so it might not do the solid a full justice, but you'll definitely be able to see it compared to hybrid and pearl. Okay, I know this ball has a lot of back end, so I'm gonna play feet on about 27 or so. And as you can see, it's pretty lazy off the spot. It's not one of those balls that you're gonna throw down there and it's just gonna come off the end of the pattern and hook aggressively or anything. So I'm gonna be the laziest, but technically the strongest because it wants to read the earliest. Give you guys another shot. Hit kind of light, so I'm gonna move one to the left, same spot. Oh, I missed him, but that's the beauty of the solid, is that it wants to be so lazy that it's not jumpy off the spot, so I'm able to miss a little bit in and it still strike. Next, I have the Scorpion Low Flare, and this is a hybrid symmetric ball. By the way, all these are symmetric balls, except for the last one I'm throwing in there. But for the sake of comparing cover stocks, these are all symmetric. Two of them have the same layout, this one doesn't. This is gonna be a hybrid, and so it's gonna be a blended between pearl and solid. So it's gonna show some solid characteristics and also some pearl characteristics. But this one should be a little sharper off the spot and a little more down lane. I'm gonna stand in the same spot and try to throw over the same spot just to show you the difference here. And perfect, exactly what I wanted to happen. Throw it over the same spot, and it wants to be so much sharper off of that spot that I dove straight to the head pin. So I'm gonna make what I think is the proper move for this ball in the next shot. All right, I'm gonna move about 3 to the right, over the same spot, hopefully. Oh no, I missed left, but it even came back and still hit the pocket. Missed left and it comes back and hits the pocket. I promise that Turbo X is probably not doing that right now. The last ball I have for you guys is the new Hammer Bubblegum Vibe, and this is a pearl symmetric ball. So it's going to be like super clean, almost too clean to me. But it's a pretty clean ball, and this one should pick up the latest and have probably the most down lane shape. And staying in the same spot as the last shot I just threw, just for comparison. Yes, I do love that ball. And yes, it has a lot of back end. But no, that ball with the pearl cover, it's gonna glide through the fronts like almost effortlessly, and then it gets to the back end where it wants to be really sharp. So I'll throw the same shot. Actually, I'll do this. I will throw the same shot that I shot with the urethane, and you're gonna see the difference. So my feet were on about 21. I threw over third arrow. I missed the spot, but I mean, the difference is if I did that with the urethane ball, the urethane, it would not come back enough. But since it's a reactive ball, it wants to completely take off once it sees friction. All right, one more shot here. This is so the lateness of this ball. This is only, I don't even know if this pattern is 40 feet, what they lay over here, but you could see it's getting past that. It's so, the pearl wants to carry down so much farther. The last ball I have for you guys is going to be the new Paragon Shadow. This is gonna be an asymmetrical hybrid, but it's really, really dull out the box. This one has a little lane shine on it, but out the box it comes out at like 1500, I think, or something like that. But you guys are gonna see the core difference in this one. This one wants to start its roll so much earlier than any symmetric ball that you're gonna find. For the sake of it, I'll stand in roughly the same spot. And as you can see, that ball just wants to be completely tumbly halfway down the lane because the asymmetrical core is wanting to pick up earlier and be slower and lazier off the spot, whereas the symmetrics retain a lot of their energy because the core is symmetrical. So it retains most of its energy. So no matter the cover stock, it's kind of going to be more skid snappy than an asymmetrical ball would be. I'm going to stand in roughly the same spot again. Ooh, I threw that one slower. A lot slower, kind of missed it at the bottom big time with my hand, but you can still see it wants to pick up. The core's fighting so hard to pick up so much earlier than the symmetric balls, just because the asymmetry in it wants it to stand up quicker. And then last but not least, you can't forget, of course, a good old plastic spare ball. I'll show you guys a shot with the plastic ball just to demonstrate the difference between reactive covers and plastic. I mean, I could just throw that thing like a dart. I think it's straight. That's all I got for today's video, guys. I hope you guys learned something about the different cover stocks and maybe different cores. And make sure to check us out at X Factor Mobile Pro Shop. Like and subscribe so I can continue to make these videos. I'll see you guys in the next one.